Hey guys, so today's Tuesday, the 23rd of April. I have therapy today, and I'm more anxious than usual, I guess, because it's 70 degrees right now, basically, outside, and that means I don't get to wear a coat. So, yeah. The only shirt that I really can wear right now is form-fitting, basically. And I don't know, I usually cover up when I'm outside because of PTSD and stuff, so yeah. So I have 4 shirts that I could actually wear. Well, 3 now, being that the other one was ruined. But to be honest with you, I'm probably going to still wear that anyway because it fits, and I don't think anybody's going to notice it. But I can't wear that during summer anyway because it's a long sleeve sweater, so that green one I showed you guys, but this one's short sleeve. I don't know, I'm just nervous. So, but anyway, I gotta brush my teeth and stuff and medicate because I'm struggling and I haven't medicated yet. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. So, my top isn't as tight as I thought it was going to be, but it keeps falling down lower than I would like. But I just took my blood pressure because I know that my heart rate is through the roof right now, and it was 145, my heart rate. So, but my blood pressure said that it's off. So, like, my systolic is normal. It's 112, but it's 112 over 93. And so 93, it says on this site anyway, it's high blood pressure. So that's why my machine turned orange for the bottom number. So since I got a phone call, voicemail from the cardiologist, like, I've never really had doctors check up on me, like, after the fact, especially, like, I haven't seen him for a while, so, and I don't have any follow-up appointments with him made, so, but, the cardiologist called and left a voicemail just checking in and seeing how things are. I think I'm going to call him back and let him know that, because I wasn't even up, like, I was sitting down, well, actually, no, I was up getting ready, so I just happened to be sitting down and then feeling like I needed to check it. But it's high, so I don't know, because he was saying that it's like my blood pressure drops. So I don't understand, like, is this normal for it to be high, like, every so often? Like, I mean, I don't think it's normal, but, like, I feel like maybe I should just make a follow-up instead of calling him back, because I think that's more of like an appointment kind of conversation. But the problem is that, I think last time I had to see him early in the morning, and those appointments are almost impossible for me, so, but I'm going to check the schedule and see, like, what availability he has, so, but, I'm going to go ahead and leave. I'm just procrastinating now, and I just need to be brave and leave the apartment, so, okay, so I will see you guys when I get back. Hey guys, so it's April 26th, it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. It's thunderstorming today. I'm so happy. I love it. Let me see if I can show you guys from here. It's pretty dark, but oh wait, it's lightening up. There we go. But anyway, I have my window open today and I'm enjoying the rain and the thunder. So been a little bit busy since this morning. I've basically on Facebook, any sponsored posts about the Child Victims Act, I leave a generic response to it, you know, with more detail on what it entails, because a lot of these are just targeting the church. And I've noticed today, after doing my little digging, because something seemed a little bit off about one of the sponsored posts that I came across and that I left a comment on. But after some research and digging and stuff, I found out that it's not like an attorney or anything that was having the sponsored post. It was actually the church trying to get, the Catholic Church trying to get people to settle their cases directly with them instead of having an attorney and getting, you know, the settlements that they are entitled to, basically. So I basically left another comment warning people against that particular sponsored page anyway, because that's the one that I found out wasn't actual, like, an attorney or anything like that. And they had, because when you went to the site, the phone number that was listed goes to a different, like, fake Facebook, like, profile thing or whatever. I don't know, it's just, like, a lot of digging that I had to do in order to find out, like, how it was connected and who actually it was and stuff, so, but, yay, it's it's raining. Sorry, it just started pouring. Let's go look. All the rain. Put my plant over here today. Excuse my it's my AC out there, but let's put this out here for a second. Let it get some water. I'm too afraid to let it go, so I'll just let it sit out there. And my camera's getting wet. No! How the heck did the back of the camera get wet? Anyway. So what I'm going to do today is basically work on... Oh, crap. Not falling. I almost fell. But today, basically, I'm going to work on my... the baby blanket. And sorry about all the rain footage, because I like watching back over it. But I'm going to work on my... the baby blanket today, now that there's water on the screen. But I'm going to work on the baby blanket today for my brother and his girl. Sorry, guys. And I'm going to go from there. But I'll probably update you guys here in a little bit. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Can you guys hear this? Bunch of kids fighting, I guess. It did stop raining though. Anyway, that's what New York City sounds like sometimes, so yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Hey guys, so I had therapy today. It went really good. I did start a book. It's called The Body Keeps the Score. And hold on. It says the body keeps the score, brain, mind, and body in the healing of trauma. But so far I'm on page 68, and I'm liking it. It is triggering because of some of the words being used and everything, but it's also helping me become desensitized to some of the words that that trigger me. So although it does cause anxiety and stuff, but it's a process. So I'm only on page 68, but so far it is really good, and I'm learning a lot. It's kind of technical, so it like goes in depth on like brain and like what happens to the brain during trauma and like physically and stuff like that. It's actually really good and very informative, and more along the lines of what I was trying to look for during my research. Like I explained to my therapist today, like whenever I tried to research stuff for PTSD and everything, just the generic things came back, like things everybody knows, or like if they've looked it up or dealt with anybody with PTSD, like nightmares, flashbacks, anxiety, like a bunch of stuff. You know, just that stuff came back and everything, and I was looking for more in-depth information. And yeah, so this is kind of like actually what I was looking for. So if any of you guys are looking for something like that, The Body Keeps the Score is a really good book that you guys should actually look into. I started a free trial for Audible. I'm going to cancel it, though. But I did get this book because of my anxiety, and I was getting paranoid about keeping her book longer than a week, just because it's not my property and I don't want to accidentally ruin somebody else's belongings. So, but yeah, the book is extremely good. So, I also got another book because with the trial I got 2 books that I could choose, like 2 credits, and then I could choose 2 books from their originals. So I did that, and then I'm going to cancel my subscription for them, so I'm not charged because I can't afford that. But anywho, today I was going to empty out some of my crafting cabinet over there because I do want to organize it, and I think I'm going to do that on stream, but I can't take a bunch of stuff out the same day as organizing stuff. It's going to be too much for me. So yeah, I might get to that, I might not. I did get in the mail packet from my disability attorney, excuse me, my appeal packet, because they denied my claim again without even looking at any of my medical evidence it's an idiotic process. I don't understand how they could have 2 reports from my medical records but not have any other of the reports that were sent. So I'm calling BS. So we're appealing like last time, and I'm hoping it doesn't take 18 months like it did before. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna fill this out, send it back to my attorney as soon as possible, and then I'm gonna wait to hear from them to see how long it's going to take for the appeal or whatever. And then depending on what they say from that, then I'm gonna possibly contact a politician. I'm waiting for that, like, to see how long it's gonna be, because this is getting ridiculous now. But anyway, I'm gonna fill out this paperwork, eat the rest of my Lunchables. I got 4 crackers left with turkey and cheese. So but anyway, yeah, it's sunny out today, so it's kind of nice. It's a pretty decent temperature. I was a little hot in my sweater, but I did have a sweater underneath too, or like a long sleeve sweater, yeah. So it's kind of thin, but not really. So I think I would have been fine with just the sweater though. Yeah. But anywho, I'm gonna fill this paper out. Probably watch Bailey work on some of her enamel pins, and go from there though. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, so it's April 8th, or oh, I'm sorry, it's not April, it's May 8th. I am going to stream for the second time. Well, technically it's the third, I guess, because my second one was a gaming stream and it didn't work entirely. However, I was streaming technically for a bit, so. But anyway, today I'm going to start tackling organizing my craft supplies. So, yeah. I have about $10,000, it's more than that, more than $10,000 worth of art and crafting supplies that I've collected throughout the years and everything. So, all of these little boxes, mostly art supplies. Excuse me. And then, this bad boy. Talk about a whole freaking process. I figured I would stream it because of the simple fact I need some motivation and some, like, company whenever I go through all of this stuff, because some of it is organized, like in the drawers and stuff. However, it's not really organized anymore. Like this example, I just shoved crap in here on top of the drawer. Now, the reason why there's such a large space in between here is because somewhere in here, this table is supposed to go. Now, this table did not originally have legs on it. We put the legs on there so they could fold up, and it could be taken in and out of the cabinet as I needed. But being that my medical conditions and stuff have worsened over time, that plan was quickly scratched, and I just leave the table out. Excuse me, for my first stream I did take the table out and put it on the bed after collapsing the legs to work on the baby blanket. However, that wasn't working out and it was too heavy for me to really move. I had to get Jade to move everything, so yeah, so it's just not ideal and I can't really do it, so the table just stays right where it's at. So I have extra space, that's why I just ended up shoving stuff in there. But I do want to start streaming and work on this at least for a little bit, maybe an hour, and then relax after that and do absolutely nothing, except for dig out some papers that I have to submit to my landlord. I had some damage, all of that up there, still, yeah. I painted and then it was damaged even further because they never actually came to fix it. So, yeah. I had a new comforter set, that one there, if you can see it. I don't know why I was looking at there you go. That comforter there. On the underside of it, it's basically ruined. The radiator from upstairs leaked, and I guess nobody was home. When they did finally come out, they didn't want anybody to go in there. However, they didn't come out to even inspect it until 2 years after the fact. Like, I kept putting tickets in and everything, and I think they did come out once, and they were going to come back, and they never did. And so I kept putting tickets in, and they kept canceling my tickets or like forging my signature like I had they had been completed and I signed off on it, which has been a big problem with NYCHA. So but they're still doing it anyway, even though there was some big supposed crackdown on it. It's still happening. So it didn't actually do anything or fix anything. But they owe me credit for that, and I submitted everything, video evidence, a notarized letter, a receipt, picture evidence, and everything, and they still haven't credited it. And I got a new housing assistant, and she told me that the old manager actually did not approve my request or whatever. And I was like, of course he didn't. But this is the same guy who argued with me for 10 minutes telling me that I couldn't live in public housing because I'm white, and apparently I guess white people can't be poor. And so I'm just like, are you kidding me? I had my social security card, my ID, my birth certificate, and I had several pieces of mail to prove that I was who I said I was. So there was really no reason for him to argue with me. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's one problem after another with these people. And so, yeah, trying to get that taken care of. So I have to dig out those papers, like, that whenever you take paperwork into them, they usually stamp it with the date, and as when you turned it in, and they got the copy of it. And so I have my copies that have that date on it and everything, and so I need to make copies of them, bring it back in, so she can see about requesting it from the manager. And if not, then I'll have to take them to court for it, because they're trying to evict me over such, it's $105, and they owe that to me, so I'm not entirely sure what their issue is, honestly. I'm just annoyed by it. So, but anyway, I'm gonna try to start streaming and see how this goes. Hopefully my internet works. I do need to get Spectrum to come out here and rewire, though, because the internet's way slower than what I'm actually paying for. Like, I'm paying for 100 Mbps per minute, and I'm getting 15.65 and 9.1. The upload is pretty good, to be honest with you. However, the download, it should be much higher. So, and this has also been an ongoing issue with Time Warner, and they were fined and everything by the state of New York. And so I got a $75 credit. However, they didn't relieve the problem. Like, all right, yeah, y'all got in trouble because you're selling something knowing that you're not giving the right amount of speed. So you're selling something for 200 Mbps a minute or whatever, Mbps, and then you're only giving like 30 instead of 200, and you're knowingly doing that. So you would think that they would stop, but I guess not. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to ask them to come out and rewire and all of that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this stream and see how it goes. But I will talk to you guys later.